myself, it's fine to be alone. Just to find somewhere that finally feels like home.
That's the whole thing. I was looking at the stars. I would have been surprised to see
I hate all this
DLC, but of course on the face of Void, I'm not surprised at all. I think the bonus attack speed really does help expedite the farm. Of course, you max the time lock first. Not as good as the battle theory, but I think that's fine. Especially if you get 4 bashes in a row. Thank you very much, Val. By the way, as Boonbell will be able to dodge this kill attempt rather on his life. So much vision here. Something you've always got to be aware of. There goes Fearless. He'll be able to tank a little bit more, especially as the goat next to him. Ooh, not nearly enough, unfortunately, as Zenki creep wave a bit too far away. Masaro's really looking for the duel here. The body blocks coming through. We have another overwhelming odds in 7 seconds. As Masaros, yeah, he's just getting baited out. His power cogs will push back Masaros. That's going to be now 4 stacks of the napalm. Looking to perhaps turn onto Bob. Bob might win this duel at this rate, however. Pretty much to 50 damage. Oh, not if you purge him off. He doesn't have enough mana here. Pop the charges on the drums. Instead decided that he wanted the clockwork. See you later. As I think the clockwork does pose more long-term kill threat here. Masaro's trying to now escape. Should be able to do so. They do get a kill here onto Q. Yeah, off he is. Super aggressive. Rubik dying there to the Grimstroke. Now we rotate back top lane. And that's going to be a kill onto the Beastmaster. However, looks like the Chronosphere put to use as well as the Kisses. And here we go. That's what we're talking about when we say you need a little bit of an extra oomph or just a little bit of extra carry on top to be able to actually get off a kill onto either really both of these heroes, to be honest. But your face is Void, especially so. He's going to be able to attack the Phantom pretty easily. There's actually no lasso up quite yet, as they are willing to make a jump here onto this Firefly. After the Zenki, he's going to close the gap here, willing to do so quite quickly. Cookie, a kill here and a Fearless. He's going to get Zenki to level 6. There we go. He's not going to shot. He's going to turn a great stun. He's going to run the face is Void. The double roar doesn't. Oh, it does work. It does work. Oh my god, he just permabash to death, however, immediately afterwards. Now they're looking for the duel, and they do have this song to interrupt, but they can't quite turn this. So it's just going to be perhaps an attempt to escape as Lucify creating a bit more space here. The Cookie to stun him up. Spell Stolen will be that Inkswell, giving that one over to Masaros. Cogs, however, will prevent any further chasing. Another win here for Motivate. It's good of the Naga Sirens to show up and stop the Bat Rider from dying there, but overall, it's still going to be a big win for Motivate.
And over here, Radiant's top tower, about to fall.
Illusion!
If you're looking for Radiant's bottom tower, better hurry.
8 to 9, 12 minutes in here. Still really at this point anyone's game. In fact, the Naga Siren has been just kind of chilling and farming, popping the ulti there to save an ally is going to be quite valuable. Smoke's breaking, however, drums. Look how fast Masaros is. Oh, he stopped to overwhelming odds. Should have started off with that one, in my opinion, given that move speed that it gives you. Now you might be paying the prices. They are conquering and dividing. The Rubik in some trouble as there we go. The duel onto Zenki. There goes the snap, or rather the Rubik will now take down, but that's going to be now 20 damage here onto the LC. Both being called in by our fearless Kunkka. And that's that additional 10 damage. And that might be able to yield them a tower here. Necrobook 1 will be purchased. Yes, they're looking for more. They do have the X mark now onto Zenki. Good interruption, unfortunately. The Lucify kind of just walking right back into that torrent, which would have caught him regardless or not there. But the X mark the spot.
Dire's top tower has some radiant-shaped problems. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire just fortified. Yeehaw! Dire's top tower has some radiant-shaped problems. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Unfortunately, this Bat Rider is leaving a wake of trees.
Did Radiant's bottom tower
There's
just
destruction.
Don't answer
He's
that.
quite fast, though. Doesn't look like they're going to quite be able to scout him. Masaro's really looking for it. There we go. Now he's fine. And we do have the duel at the ready, as well as the chrono. We are unlikely to see both of them, and more likely to see the duel, which we do. And I think it's very likely, in fact, almost certain that we now have 30 damage on our LC. Jackie. He is a farmer. He's gonna actually be going for the Maelstrom rather than the Aghanim Scepter as a Surf, getting in some serious damage. He's gonna be popping the Chrono, looking to try and turn this one on its tail. It's coming in as a Beastmaster. A bit late. Surf unable to get off the song as the roar comes a bit late, stolen. And thank you very much for that one, says Q. Just a clean outplay there. Nice job rotating over for your core or MGT. Magic Gathering, also motivated trust gaining. I think Masaro's doing a little bit too overzealous here, trying to go for the bounty room. Might not die, but probably will. Soulbind committed there. Then comes the boat. They're looking to try and reinitiate on this. Fearless is, I guess, going to get the bounty, so, you know, they got what they came for, I suppose, but they paid quite a heavy price for that one, and they're not quite done yet. Hook shot will connect on the Fearless. Nice cookie will at least bring them out of Inkswell range. But look at that. The slows continue to come through. Jackie has no chrono. Going to try to continue fighting some beautiful telekinesis over. Will slow down Leaf by just enough. Spell stolen there. It's going to be that stroke of fate. Look out for that one there. The slow on Henry is going to allow Jackie to pick up that kill quite easily, but overall Fearless still has now died. Double kill for Jackie, however, as he will time walk up to the high ground and find the kill onto Luzify. We're still not done though. Look at this. They're continuing to go. Actually, to pick up another kill onto Doombell. That's going to be Zenki there. Jackie now forced to finally back off. It's a 4 for 2 overall, and just all that for a bounty room. We're still not done, by the way. Zenki with no battery assault and well, just absolutely nothing you can really do there. They barely get the duel off on time. Level 2, by the way, and that doubling the damage now up to 40 that LC has accrued.
That is what you sound like. That is what you sound like.
This is a ridiculous sequence of events, and really for the past 2 minutes it's all been going pretty much as good as you could hope for here for Jackie. He's got this chrono back up in 40 seconds now. The full Maelstrom has been completed. Pushing a tier 1 with all of his friends. He is quite happy indeed. I don't think they dare to continue fighting this one. There are no chronos going to be back up soon, as there's going to be a roll, so they do continue fighting this one. The Kunkka likely to die again here. Again, I just like, what are you really, why are you walking up like that? I mean, you got all the heroes missing. You got Naga showing bottom. What's the point? Even take a death for that. Oh, one field forward as they're going to be looking for the clockwork. They actually have no saves for them. They're just going to leave them. 60 damage then for Masaros. It's got plus 93 damage at this point. Cooldown, of course, does not actually decrease with level, so he's just being extra efficient with that. Very, very well done to him.
And over here,
As Jackie says, thank you for lowering these creeps' HP for me while I farm them. There we go. We finally get that D ward. I think this is still fine though. Masaros, he's getting the damage in. A small problem is going to be the Naga Siren now having completed the Manta style. Going next for the Meteor Hammer. I don't think I like this. I feel like I'd much rather have seen the Meteor Hammer before the Manta style. It really does help expedite. The farm chrono now will be committed. We do have no kisses quite yet. It's a long TP for our Snapfire, and we really are lacking the damage. However, we have some more follow-up to lock her down. Absolutely nothing Bob can do here. In fact, he might not be able to escape with even his own life. He's going to be called back into the boat, into the torrent, into another kill then for Masaros, who comes out of this one with another plus 20 dual damage, now up to 80. It's like just great job out from Motivate Trust. They're I mean, except for that like really awkward period of fighting when they just kind of died for a 15-minute rune, they have just been using all of their cooldowns here incredibly effectively. Can you say that? Can you use two adverbs incredibly effectively? That sounds wrong. They've been using their cooldowns incredibly effective. Or they've been incredibly effective with their cooldowns. I think makes a bit more sense if you really want to get down to brass tacks, and I do. I love tacks. Fearless has now the halberd build, which is definitely the norm. I do agree with his decision not to even bother with a vessel this game. I don't know if that's the more popular thing to still do with this type of Kunkka, but I think it's still good.
For the effort.
Vice are going to try and sneak themselves a Roach here. With Cirque, they actually can get it done quite quickly. Blink, available for Bat Rider, and I think they're going to be able to get away with this one. Just so much vision here. I'm not even sure if M2G know what's going on. They might know now as the hookshot connecting mid lane onto a creep. That's not to allow actually Boondell to escape that. He's able to lift a good one here onto Bob, canceling his Blink Dagger. Roach will fall. That's going to be Cirque joining the fight momentarily, but first Bob is going to make it a nice even 100 dual damage for our Legion commander, who now nearly has more bonus damage than base damage. That is a very hard-hitting LC for this point in the game. Averaging, oh my goodness, look at that. Saros, Jackie rather, perma-rooted here, as they're going to throw Zenki back into his death. Ink Swell Stolen is a good spell. LC is going to continue diving as the kisses rain down onto Luzify, claiming his life. At this point, I mean, really, feels like most of your damage is going to be coming from the LC. 100 dual damage here already is quite an impressive feat here, even with that Aegis. I don't really know how much that is going to slow down MG's push here, but it is going to at least make the fight a little bit easier for Vice. We still do have that hook shot. Sorry, to make that Flaming Lasso to be used. There goes, yep, Necro 3 rewarding incredibly quickly. We also have a Chrono, and now make that a full Sange coming to face this Voidus. They have actually scouted Cirque, but instead Kunkka looking for kills in mid lane, and yep, that's going to be another 120 damage. In the pocket, the Chrono now onto the back line. They have actually managed to find Cirque, however, there's going to be no additional damage. Oh, the Phantom actually does get stopped there. Oh, goodness, Cirque, he's barely got not enough HP, actually, as Jackie picks up a kill onto Zenki with the Mjolnir procs, but everyone here on the side of Motivated looking incredibly low. Jackie is still able to outrun the Song of the Siren, however, as they're going to be looking to try and get a few more kills. Meteor Hammer used quite nicely there with the stun as well. And look at that, Jackie jumping in, looking to try and turn this one, and even Will getting the kill onto Bob. The roar onto him, but there's going to be absolutely no follow-up, and guess what? I'll take that roar, and even roar your Naga Siren. She is in some serious trouble. Duel in 10 seconds. So that roar honestly lasted so long, they might be able to kill it without it. Oh, if only the cookie was good, but now Cirque, he can't even go up to his own high ground, as respawning will be the clockwork. It's not going to matter. Jackie will die to the tears for the tower, making this just an absolutely bonkers. Actually, Masaros as well, I believe, dies to the tower. There's a dieback on the Beastmaster. Kind of unbelievable of a fight. I think we'll see if that actually is not going to be to the benefit of MTG, but I suspect they're not unhappy with the outcome.
Gold for my... That is what you sound like!
No, Mortimer, it's not playtime!
Oh, nice stun on Tim. Great point position, but I think the Ink Switch still hits him as they will be able to escape the cogs, and now they're in trouble. Running with the kisses of Boondell. That's going to set up the kill onto Bob. Zenki running in is going to be at least able to interrupt with the battery assault. A bit lucky for him to get that. Not that it mattered. We weren't really looking for any more kisses to be raining down, as I think the ones that were important had already been shot and landed. However, still lucky of him with the battery assault to actually proc onto the Snapfire.
Do Radiant want their middle tower to fall?
120 damage now for LC. As, I mean, this is really early to be pushing a tier 2 tower like this. Actually, the minus armor now on towers is fantastic. Saros is blowing through this one with relative ease. With this dragon scale, yeah, great stuff.
Dire just fortified.
Let's just stun trying to farm. Interesting choice to go for a fortify that. Oh, that's because they're going to try and push this tier 2 tower. They should be able to get some serious damage in here, actually, if they want to. And that's now Jackie with the full Heaven's Halberd. He does not mind attacking too much on that tier 1 tower. With his Impa, actually, gives them that much more bit of kill potential. Of course, your second attack is not a real attack with the time lock, so he can't like use his neutral items or anything like that. But you can proc attack
Radiant are scanning for
modifiers.
enemies.
So not the cooldown based ones such as Echo Saber or I guess that's about the only big one I know. Masaros. He's looking for a duel. He can find Enryu here if he guesses correctly, but he won't. Maybe just a little bit too scared. They have maybe caught someone else here as they have scouted Cirque rather and Zenki. We do have a Song of the Siren committed here. We still could see a Chrono though. Oh, he's gonna not go too high up the high ground. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. Torrent, X-Mark is ready there. He's gonna X-Mark himself. Don't worry, it's okay. It's okay, it happens. I think Vice, we are playing in on Chinese servers here, which is my motivate. Sometimes they're just a little bit late, but still have some seriously respectable reaction times despite being on slightly worse ping. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Casual triple bash there onto the Ancients in case it thought it was going to be able to live. They will smoke up now and cut through the enemy jungle, hoping to find some cores in the way, along the way. Nice D-ward there. Great job for Zenki. He will actually be the one to break smokes, and, well, unfortunately, that's going to be the kill here, and the T feel like they have to settle with. Again, those double bashes as soon as he dies. He's getting all these bashes right at the tail end of these kills.
Bounty!
I hear kisses. Very aggressive of them to be going for kisses here. Little Blink Dagger. Duel is ready, but they really will not be lacking the damage to go through this Naga. These stats that you now get on the Meteor Hammer are quite nice. 8 all stats yields 160 extra HP here on someone like the Naga Siren, who's got a not bad strength gain anyway. Already over 100 strength in total. Plus that, of course, starting to hundo. I mean, look at this. She got like better strength. No, not quite better strength grid than Kunkka. Just better levels here by 1. Uh-oh, they caught someone though. It's only Zenki. I mean, he's dying quite a bit here, but it doesn't really matter that much. Staros, get up the duel, buddy. Well, now you probably were wishing you got out that duel. He's going to be dragged all the way back, stunned up, taking plenty of damage here from the T4s. His team tries to rescue him. There's going to be the cookie. BKB popped as well. There we go. Cirque has been located. Where's he get follow-up damage? No BKB. It means they are pretty using inside of that one as well. But there we finally see the duel coming on through, and plenty of damage to go around this time. Dead for 65 seconds now will be Cirque. It's on the brink of elimination here as Motivate Trust Gaming continue to push on the tier 3s, forcing out the Fortify, which will nuke the wave. Jackie jumping on in. I mean, very attempt was made by that great hook shot. They're going to catch 3. Oh, Song of the Siren gets everyone really low here. They're looking to be able to lock down our face. Boy, nice job there, controlling some of the stars. It's not so to blink out on 10 HP, get back to a respectable amount. There's the kill now onto Jackie. You've lost the Beast Smasher. Can you really keep up this fight here? Grimstroke makes it the second now buyback. Has a good cookie with stun up Zenki. Bob, he is still looking and looking for some damage. He's going to find a nice kill there onto the Kunkka. Next to fall will be the snap. Masaros at this point is considering going back in. Does have another duel at the ready. He's going to look for it onto Bob. Is he able to get the kill? Yes, he will. 170 damage, but he might pay quite heavily for this one. Has the BKB can just TP out, actually, if he wants to. But maybe he wants to blink. Yeah, he'll be fine. Oh, just blinking out, actually. Barely in time. Great timing there on our Grimstroke, who maybe, if he was a god, would have been able to predict that. But you can't just immediately throw out the Stroke of Fate, because that wouldn't cancel a blink because of the BKB. 170 damage then overall. Now with those 2 level 3 duels netting an extra 60 damage. 30 a pop. Those are quite expensive at this point. Some high grade pieces of duel. Something that's real interesting about Malaysia is that for some reason, every single month, whenever it's the Palindrome Day, they just always... Or whenever it's the day of the month, for example, today's the 8th of August, and it's 8/8, they just love having sales on these days. Kunkka, perhaps in some trouble. That was a free kill onto Q. They will take those as in comes Jackie. He does not have the Chrono. He every 20 seconds, but nearly has a full Satanic slowed to hell and back to hell. But he does have that time walk at the ready should he want to be a little bit more aggressive. He chooses not to, of course. That'd be no Chrono. That'd be very little point anyway. But now he's going to go for it and Get a kill onto the Necro Book Illusions, which do yield some really impressive gold. Phantom onto LC is going to prevent her from blinking. But they're still hunting for kills here, and by now we have Chrono. That's going to be another free duel net at 200 duel damage for Masaros, being the 1,640th duel victory. Sort of trying his best here to keep the farm up, but it's going to be pretty difficult here now. As I mean, with Meteor Hammer has another item coming, maybe going to the secret shop. Where is this courier here? Is that a Lincoln's? Oh, goodness, it is going to be for a Lincoln's.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
There's our courier.
To kill it, James,
no, it's not. Who could you potentially want here for a Naga Siren now? Oh, it's so difficult here now. Poor Naga has been eclipsed by the farm of Jackie, who still has mighted off cooldown, but there we go. We have found Naga Siren. They know which one's the real one. Nice stun there to interrupt. She's going to go for the TP out. It's going to be not that close, actually. Totally going to be fine. That's going to be her TPing all the way back to base, so Roche can still be done very, very quickly. I don't think Vice have the tools to fight this one realistically without the Song of the Siren. Q is going to scout 2 rotations as I hear lots of fighting. It's actually all up here. My headphones betrayed me. Q actually has gotten moved down. Masaros as well being controlled by the Yule Scepter of the Batrider. Bob now trying to escape as the blink in time is going to be good, but dragged right back by the X mark as in goes Jackie, still holding on to that Chrono as it's going to be unnecessary here. Are they trying to finish off Roche? They're going to be able to. There's going to be a BKB and duel, but they have been duped, bamboozled, and betrayed by the Naga Siren Illusions. Now this Naga, oh, that's Bob actually. That's a big kill there. He kills off the courier that held the Satanic. Jackie still well over an item up, however, at this point, as trying to finish off Roche here will be Cirque here. This could be a massive turn of events. In they go, though, on to Cirque with the kisses and the Chrono, unfortunately. See you later. That's going to now drop himself in Aegis, which Faces Void will be picking up. He actually gets stunned, I believe, by a Roar, stolen immediately afterwards by a Q. I think maybe we've seen 4 Roars this game, 3 of which have been immediately stolen and basically reflected. The kill onto Cirque as Bomb going to do his best here to try and cut the wave at least by a bit more time. That's going to trigger a Fortify at the very least with top lane. I mean, even if you cut that wave, it wouldn't have saved you very much trouble. Masaros already top, pushing the wave, and is going to be able to push through this tier 2. 200 bonus damage from the duels alone. And a 23-9K would lead to boost your rest of your team. Now, you are down a Satanic, but you got an Aegis, so you'll be fine, honestly. In fact, that helps him keep his attack speed now with the Midas, as he probably would have slotted that one out. Pushing 2 lanes at once here is going to prove to be quite deadly to Vice, as we've got plenty of damage to really get it done. He was looking for anyone to jump him. Now they have found Bob and a quick on the fingers with the Yule Scepter and Jackie. Probably forgotten he already used the Chronos here. Taking a lot of damage. He's alright. He's got the time walk. Top tier 3 down, mid tier 3 down. Both melee barracks now under assault, and Naga dead as a doornail for another 25 seconds here at this point. It looks like they're gonna try and make a jump here. Inkswell, nope, couldn't find an opening. Bob unhappy going for it there. They're gonna be looking to actually secure, it looks like, the 3 lanes of at least super melee speed. Jackie doesn't actually push too quickly here. He needs, I mean, they got plenty of buffs for him, though, to be completely fair. Over Destruction, too, is fantastic. So it's hard to really ask for a much better build. But now Cirque back alive. They're going to be able to make the jump on him. Smoke from behind, though. That's going to be a quick kill onto Senki. Jackie kills off the Phantom. Both Sylvana, too. But where's going to be the follow-up? Roar stolen onto Batrider. Onto the backlines. They have now a duel onto Beastmaster. That's going to be 230 damage now. As Jackie, he's going to keep running after him. Still has the Aegis. Yule Scepter. Stolen Inkswell. Puts a very good use there. We must have an Axe now on Q by this point. It looks like not even. He is just finding all the great spells to be stealing here. As Jackie is still alive. Time Walk's pretty far away for some reason. But that's okay. He's still got the rest of his team here. Batrider has Bob back. Beastmaster can buy back, as they were hoping to be able to catch Bob there. He should be unsuccessful. He's going to be forced back into his own fountain. We still have... actually, no, that's Megas. There we go. The horn for Megas, and that's going to be probably MGT. Can move it on to round number 3. Although, Meteor Hammer onto 4. unfortunately, we just don't have the follow-up. I mean, it's a 4-man chrono. Faces Void catches 2 of his own, and, well, actually, nice job wasting a lot of his efficiency here. Jackie going to be forced back eventually. Chrono wasted. Soulbind as well, utilized there for, well, just to get 2 people up into the air, I suppose. We got the full roster of Vice back up. No Song, no Roar, no Lasso, only a hook shot. Standing in between Motivate Trust Gaming and the next round of the playoffs here. The lower bracket finals now is, well, there goes our Bat Rider, dead for 90. I believe that's going to be the dieback. Slowly, one by one, they will continue to fall here. Is basically looking very healthy. Q not around this time to be able to seal the Roar. Has good control there. Out from Zenki. He's going to land a 2-man Meteor Hammer there. They just really still land the damage. I mean, look at Masaros. He just does so much damage. He's got another duel. He might just go for it here. They want the Naga. Yep, that's the lockdown they're looking for. Telekinesis up. Lifted up by the Toins. And there we go. Winner chicken dinner. For 1642, the year Columbus sailed the ocean blue. And it looks like that's going to punch their ticket here. MGT now farming the Fountain Jackie. 25, 26, 27. There's the pause, I'm sure, as we have a disconnect up from the Bat Rider. But look how much damage he's not even taking. 27 by 3. That's a big number. An extra 100 damage per right click you take from that Fountain. But hey, Motivate Trust, they close it out in 2 as I...
If you manage a team, you should be using Monday.com.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Girl, don't stop that thrill. My bones crave your skin. Temptation within. Mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
Трошки самі телевізори, ну тут 400 гривень щось по великому рахунку.
Ну, виходить, що так. Добралися нарешті до один першого, але просто всі повмирали. Починає захоплювати заставу. Хлопець тут вирішив засуїцидитися за неї. І найсмішніше те, що він не встиг все рівно не допоможе, тому що тут два герої їх перехоплюють.
Ой, ключі можливо, оце можна бути зікіло. Сайленс його зробили, є закони, він перекращується, але... See you later, nerd! Біда.
Він просто був під сайленсом, і потім в кінці вже чи його застанили, чи що, ну не знаю, дійсно він не прикачувався. Там зловили Дума, але у Дума є Блекін Бар, він завжди зможе відійти. Хочуть, напевно, якраз розвести на цей Блекін Бар. І він типа на топ робить, він робить типа на топу, там Джайро підглядається, у Джайро немає БКБшки, і це смерть.
Дуже легко.
Ну бо він сам там, де його знаходиться команда. То він такий, напевно, зараз каже, а чого я там сам? Де мої саппорти? Де мої саппорти? А можна, будь ласка, мені допомогу на топ?
Сделать какой-то хороший минус, а то и два, и просто пойти забрать себе Аегис, но они этого...
Але трошки треба ще сильніше пробити Фенікса, а там вже підходять його тіммейти.
Комбинация должна сработать, супернова сейчас начнет будет падать, и тайминг она падает как... Наконец-то он пришел, и ДП быстро убивает, дальше за Клокверком, Клокверк...
for enemies.
Trust me, I know how to handle such power.
A scan from Radiant. If you're looking for Radiant's bottom tower, better hurry. Dire structures are fortified. Is Dire going to let that middle tower fall?
I admit nothing but my sadness that you're gone. Invisibility.
Is Dire going to let that middle tower fall? Dire's middle tower is under attack. Jex thinks Radiant's bottom tower is about to fall. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Jex thinks Radiant's bottom tower is about to fall. He's wrong.
Coming in. Jackpot.
What have we here?
Illusion!
No, take that.
Dire with the scan. Radiants are scanning for enemies.
And it's off.
I admit nothing but my sadness that you're gone.
Nothing good happening to Radiant's middle tower. Do Radiant want their middle tower to fall? Dire's bottom tower is under attack. It's not every day you get to see Radiant's middle tower fall. Dire don't look too scared of Radiant's top tower. Radiant's top tower is under attack. And here's a fortification from Radiant. And over here, Radiant's top tower. Radiant's top tower. Radiant's middle tower.
Here's my father.
Dire are scanning for enemies.
See you later, nerds.
Dire's top tower has some radiant-shaped problems. Dire structures are fortified. Dire's top tower has some radiant-shaped problems. Dire's top tower is under attack. Bid farewell to Dire's top tower. Radiant's courier is dead. And just following orders.
Players here.
Dire are scanning for enemies.
I admit nothing but my sadness that you're gone. I admit nothing but my sadness that you're gone.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Jax thinks Radiant's bottom tower is about to fall. He's wrong. Did Radiant's bottom tower just fall? Don't have to look at Dire's bottom tower, Jax. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant's getting threatened. Radiant's bottom barracks is falling.
thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.